switches. And then if they do decide to double, like last night with Luka and LeBron, or tonight with Jokic, when it's Jimmy Butler coming out of rotation, he's such a great athlete. He's got great IQ like Draymond. They don't get attacked on those closeouts like they once were. You don't see as many straight line drive blow-bys as because of Jimmy, I think, Kuminga's athleticism, and Draymond. So they're doing a much better job individually, but then when they employ double teams, they're much better closing out on defense.
And I think his demeanor is rubbing off on the Warriors because Jimmy is patient. Offensively, he's patient. He doesn't force anything. He tries to get his own shot. He gets fouled on the paint whenever he gets the ball on a smaller guy. I mean, the fact that the Warriors offensively can have Steph Curry out there, Jimmy Butler with another guy guarding him, Jimmy goes to set a screen on Steph. It's kind of a patent play now for the Warriors going down the stretch. Jimmy goes to set a ball screen on the guards guarding Steph Curry. So what do? You switch because you don't want Steph Curry getting the shot. He goes down, he buries the small guy, and Draymond throws that lob to him. He catches it, lays it up, or gets fouled. That's a patent play for the Warriors right now. And to counter that, they're doubling Jimmy Butler, which is also leaving guys open on the wing. So the Warriors offense is now starting to take form. And being part of that starting lineup, Jimmy Butler with that starting lineup, or the bench lineup, it's all working together. He's just been a huge addition to the Warriors so far.
You guys make a great point. He never gets sped up offensively. That patience is so fun to watch offensively in the half court. As we take a look at the odds presented by Great Resort and Casino Pheasant Phil. We're on the roll right now, baby.
Pockets fat.
Money line, spread, doesn't matter. We didn't touch the over-under tonight. We left that alone. We just looked at the money line and said, you know what? Less than 2? Why not roll with the hot team? Warriors snapped their 9-game losing streak to the Denver Nuggets, beat them for the first time since April 2021 inside this building. And Chase, what do you got to say, Bully?
Vegas underestimated the power of strength and conditioning and physical fitness.
There it is. And they underestimated Draymond Green's defense tonight against Denver. He's at the podium right now.
How tired do you feel right now after all that?
I'm exhausted. I just want to go home, relax, go to sleep. I'm tired.
Draymond, can you put into perspective just like what it's like to guard Jokic on however many minutes you did on a night like this, on the second night of a back-to-back after the road trip that you had?
I mean, he's tough to guard after 5 days off. A lot tougher to guard on the back-to-back, where he's sitting in San Francisco waiting on us to get back. But I think for the most part we did a good job, saying that he's 13 for 17. He got those threes going there in that third quarter, I think it was. But thought we kept a body on him. He had some tough shots, why he's great. But overall, I think we did the job and got it done. So it's always a tough challenge. Loon was great on him, his minutes. He got nothing easy. We could live with it.
You made your call on how the season's going to end up a while ago, but winning in Memphis, beating the Lakers in L.A., winning this game on the back-to-back, obviously all playoff teams you might end up playing. What does that tell you guys about yourselves and what's possible?
It just confirms who we thought we were. We said from the time we got Jimmy, this team, the sky's the limit for this team, and I think, these games matter. Talked about it yesterday of just getting these young guys these meaningful game minutes. They're playing great. BP was incredible again tonight. Everybody off the bench. QP was good in his minutes. JK was really good in his minutes. So I think it's important for us to continue to play at this level, at a high level. Steph Curry, I thought he'd win Player of the Week after yesterday. I think he'll really win it after today. But man, Jimmy just, he put so much pressure on their defense. He put a lot of pressure on their offense. So yeah, I think just further prove we are who we thought we were.
Draymond,
And let's check out the latest odds for Defensive Player of the Year. Draymond Green is widening the gap between him and Evan Mobley. Remember, Evan Mobley was a favorite a few weeks ago. He's now plus 350, so if you bet 100 on Evan Mobley, you have the chance to win 350 if you think he's going to upset Draymond Green. Right now, the juice is all on Draymond Green to win the second DPOY award and become the oldest player to win Defensive Player of the Year. So The betting odds favor Draymond Green. We'll see what the voters say, Fezzy Fell.
We talk about conditioning a lot so far on this show. And Draymond, his ability to guard Nikola Jokic one play, then switch out to Aaron Gordon, and then also be the guy directing people at the end of the defense. Draymond's at the bottom a lot of the times, and he's watching, seeing where the mismatches are. Because the Denver Nuggets, just like the Warriors are trying to take advantage of mismatches, Denver Nuggets are trying to do the same thing. They have a lot of bigger guys. Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon, Nikola Jokic. These bigger guys want to post up the guards. And whenever Draymond saw those mismatches about to unfold, he'd tell the guards to kick out. And all these things take a lot of energy. Draymond Green's thing might not pop out on the stat sheet, but what he's doing right now is so integral to the Warriors' defense. And this is why you talk about him being Defensive Player of the Year. The Warriors on the roll, and Draymond Green is playing incredible on the defensive end.
Draymond at 35 to be in that discussion, and I think it's going to be a three-man race. It's going to be Draymond, Mobley, and Lou Dort. And the pushback from OKC and Cleveland is going to be they've done it all season long, right? That's going to be the pushback from their local from the Cavs in OKC. We saw the standings there from February 8th, since Jimmy Butler got here. The Warriors are the third best team in the league. They'd be a number 2 seed. But that's from February 9th on. So we'll see how it goes. But the fact that Draymond, at this point in his career, is playing at such a high level is incredible. And with the turnaround that this team has had since Jimmy Butler has arrived, if you took it from February 8th on, Jimmy Butler would be an MVP candidate. So to me, you know, it's great that he's playing there, but I feel like this team has bigger sights. Now they're taking this momentum, you know, Draymond's DPOY type defense, the impact of Jimmy Butler, and trying to really hang another banner. That's what I feel the focus is.
Now, Draymond Green's playing at a high level defensively. The Warriors playing at a high level overall. Some would say we're performing here on the postgame show at a very high level, Fezzy Fell.
Oh, wow.
You brought it up. Emmy time. Hashtag give us the damn Emmy.
Give us the Emmy!
Awful analogy. Postgame, pre- and postgame show. You have your broadcast rankings. What about the pre- and postgame rankings, Fezzy Fell?
This is we're first team all pre and post game, okay?
Oh,
we got the point guard.
Self-proclaimed.
Self-proclaimed. This will be on the Dub Talk podcast, too.
You said some would say. Me, you, and Fezzy. That's the sum.
Listen, let me plug us, man, all right? Calm down. We got the point guard, Bonte Hill, all San Francisco,
really wants this
came
award.
from radio, all the way to TV. He can play all positions. You got football, baseball, basketball. What else you want from Bonte? You got the all-star, the Hall of Famer right here, the 2-guard, our shooting guard, never misses. The lefty, lucky lefty, Chris Mullin, the distinguished gentleman. You got the big fella over here. All you got to do is just throw it up. I'm dunking it.
You are dunking it.
Or I'm blocking, beating up everything at the rim.
Championship DNA.
What we
Championship
doing,
DNA.
man? This is a show.
Okay, pre